The U.S. employment market continues to defy expectations. The warming weather is helping the job market stay hot. Restaurants, hotels, and others in leisure industry added 49,000 jobs in March, finally getting the industry back to pre-pandemic levels. Overall, employers brought on more than 300,000 jobs, about 100,000 more than economists expected. Well, today we have two experts joining the show to talk about the job market. Here we have William Graham, who owns and runs a Graham Personnel Service, which is constantly looking to fill jobs here and around the nation. Fred Henry is with Guilford Works, which focus on giving folks the resources they need to find employment and getting employers and employees together. So this is your chance to ask questions about jobs that are open, resources in the area to help you transition to a new career, and more. Be sure to text in your questions to 336-379-5775. All right, guys, let's get started. Will, you're going first. With the economy heating up this summer, what are you seeing in the job market right now here in North Carolina and the Triad?
Yeah, I mean, it is still very strong. So, I mean, anyone should feel very good about being able to find a job, or if they're going to transfer jobs, the jobs are available. So, the Triad's strong. North Carolina is like number one or number two in the nation, depending on how you look at it. So, all of North Carolina, all the Triad companies are hiring still. So, I think it's going to be a big hiring year as well again this year.
Okay, so then we're coming over to you, Fred. You work with Guilford Works. What are you seeing in your department?
Yeah, I think some of the things that Will mentioned is strong across the board. There are openings in healthcare, both clinical and non-clinical positions, advanced manufacturing, especially with some of the recent announcements, but also existing companies that are looking to plug and fill talent in. And then also in education and some of the logistics and spaces with the, I guess, customer service.
This is all really good too. Okay, so Will, we're going to have you talk about recovery and progress the area has seen since the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, the pandemic immediately just wiped out tons of jobs, and then man, they have come roaring back. So everything's looking good there. Virtually all industries are doing well. Probably the hottest one, like Fred mentioned, is definitely care. But manufacturing in this area and distribution, we see a ton of that as well.
Yeah, this is good. Okay, so Fred over at Guilford Works, I want you to talk about some of the resources your departments have for job seekers.
Sure. So we have the adult and youth programs. Some of our adults programs really cater to our employers, but also our adults who may be underemployed or looking for career change, and folks who've been displaced from jobs due to layoff or closings, that we connect them to existing openings across various industry sectors. But also we can support individuals with scholarships to upskill through training with some of our area, I guess, training providers, community colleges, universities.
Awesome. Okay, so then the next question, Will, what are some of the temporary to direct hire openings that your company is tracking in the Triad?
You bet. So my company will employ about 5,000 people this year on a temp to direct hire basis, and that is kind of in the Triad area. So our manufacturing and distributions tends to run the strongest. So we see a ton of those positions: pickers and packers, material handlers, assemblers. I mean, we have almost 200 picker and packer jobs open, about a little over 500 jobs total open, assemblers, machine operators. And these are all in the viewing radius: Brown Summit, Greensboro, Reidsville, Asheboro, Burlington. Rural Hall is a new one that we're expanding into as well. So a lot of manufacturing and distribution jobs we need to fill, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to fill them.
Okay, and I see Fred over here nodding his head a little bit. So Fred, what are some of the temporary to direct hire jobs that people should be seeking out?
Yeah, I can't help but emphasize what Will mentioned with the manufacturing sectors. We're really partnering with Toyota to do a community Toyota Career Day, which is going to take place on April 20th, which is next Saturday. And it's going to be really targeted for those with the facility industrial maintenance skill sets. but it's going to be located between our facilities. We're going to have food trucks. The NC Works Mobile Career Center will be available, but it's going to be a real complete assessment point where you get to meet with Toyota representatives from A to Z through all the hiring process points.
Our next question, Will, what is the current outlook for direct hire roles in the Triad?
Yeah, the same. I mean, the economy's doing better than expected, than what they thought it would be a year ago. So hiring remains hot in direct hire as well. That's typically when we're pulling someone from a full-time job somewhere and placing them with another customer. So we have over 30 maintenance tech jobs open, and that's a field that I think is going to continue to do really well. Those pay between about 50 and 80 grand. We have office professionals openings, engineer, electrical and mechanical openings, accounting and finance openings, and supervisors, managers, and things like that. So it's all up right now. Everybody's still looking for good people, and it's nice that it's going to stay that way for a while.
I know we love hearing that the job markets are coming back. This is really good for our economy. Okay, we're going to head to break real quick, and then don't be scared to send in your questions because we are taking them and we'll be answering them coming up next.